sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. So you believed, got saved. You was at one spot. You know, we always used to hear people say, the Lord is soon to come. Lord, when Bishop and Pastor Ryan said that, I said, Lord, have mercy, help me, Jesus. Because I didn't know when that time was. Sometimes I'm going to tell on Justin Jones real quick. Justin Jones is Sister Jones' son. When he was younger one time, I remember this, I think you remember what. He couldn't find anybody. I'm going to get back. I hadn't forgot where I was. He woke up and I think he woke up and he didn't see anybody. Justin was like, what in the world is going? And so he started calling people. The first couple people he called, they ain't answer. He was like, well, okay. He started getting worried because Justin remembered the Lord is soon to come. Justin called, I think, about 3-4 people. No answer. So he finally called, I think he called Bishop. He called Bishop, and Bishop answered. He said, oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. I know the Lord hadn't come yet because Bishop is here. So when you believed and you took on God's relationship with God, that was back then. You don't know when God is coming back. So it's high time. You don't have no time to be waiting on anybody, any situation or circumstance to become better to do what God's called you to do. Because it's high time. It's high time. Don't make no excuses so that you just making excuses so you can do something that you want to do because your flesh wants you to do it. Excuses are tools of the incompetent that build monuments of nothingness. Those that use them are fairly good for anything else but excuses. Don't have no excuses. Because your flesh will use your excuse to do something that it already wants to do. And because you made a provision with the excuse, you're going to step aside and let your flesh do the thing that you're desiring to do. So that's what verse 14 says. So I gave you the definition of knowing. Another definition of knowing is deep personal awareness. It also means established knowledge. And this one right here, I think it might get you. Already known and still relevant. Already known and still relevant. Pastor Terrence, why you say already known, still relevant? What impact does that have? Because before you had a physical body, you were a spirit. But before God foreknew, he predestined. So he knew you as a spirit. When you were a spirit in the loins, you said, this is what I'm going to do when I get on earth. You already said it. That's why it says already known and still relevant. What you said as a spirit, you knew it then as a spirit. You got to connect what you knew in the spirit with your body because it is still relevant. Just because you said it in the spirit does not mean you can avoid it in the body. That's why you got to walk according to the spirit and not according to your flesh, because your spirit is aligned with God. Your flesh is misaligned with God. That's why you need your spirit to realign your flesh with the spirit of God. That was a mouthful right there. So if your spirit is not leading you in your decisions, if your spirit is not leading you in prayer life, if your spirit is not leading you to pray for a brother or sister, if your spirit is not allowing you to make decisions, you're doing the wrong thing because you're walking in your flesh. But you know what you're supposed to do. You're aware of what you're supposed to do. But you make a conscious choice to do opposite of what God has told you or what you know to do because it feels good to your flesh.